All right, everyone, it's time to wake up. It's Sunday, April 23rd. I'm your host, Downtown Logan Brown, and this is the Sunday Dinking Club. This week we're talking paddle testing, national TV deals for pickleball, a shot clock, and hey, there's a couple of new celebs on the block with paddles on their hands. P.S. Who can get me a shirt like this with Tyson McGuffin and Lacey Schneeman's face on it? Those two are on fire. Let's get started. Is that paddle legal? That's a question I've been asked in the court too. But we're not talking about my speedy forehand drives. Today we're talking about the findings that Major League Pickleball released of the 240 paddles that they tested through Pro Pickle Labs. Here are the numbers. 240 paddles were tested, 66 unique models through 24 different manufacturers. We're probably talking the big boys here, and we're probably talking some of the new guys on the scene. Pro Pickle Labs tested each paddle for deflection as well as roughness. For now, all the information and data is anonymized, but I've got a link to all the raw data below. And the MLP will be reaching out to the paddle manufacturers who failed the test privately. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. Who do you think failed the test? Check out the data and let's spread some rumors. Nah, just kidding. Don't spread any rumors, but we're looking forward to seeing who comes out on top and who's in big trouble. Pickleball shot clock? Is this the newest hot topic? Listen, Tim Parks, owner of the Hard Eights, Major League Pickleball team, might have just convinced me that a shot clock would make the pickle juice worth the squeeze. Listen guys, I love pro pickleball as is, but this would make pro pickleball matches even more exciting for viewers, hands down. All right, so here's why this is a big deal. I'm gonna break this down and then you can watch the clip on your own. Imagine a really long dinking rally. We've all seen them on TV. It's going back and forth, maybe between two guys, maybe between two women with a mixed match, and it feels like it's going on forever. Now imagine there's a shot clock involved. There's 30 seconds on the clock, there's 20 seconds on the clock, there's 10 seconds on the clock. You're dinking back and forth, the pressure is on. Are you gonna speed up? Are you going for the lob? Are you going straight to the chest of James Ignatowicz? I don't know. But when I see that clock hit 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm either hearing a buzzer and the point's over, or somebody's getting blasted, and this is great. I think this would be so much fun in an exhibition match, and I really hope that Major League Pickleball or the PPA will do this at an upcoming event. Maybe not one where there's a bunch of money on the line, but I'd love to just see it happen and understand the impact this has on the game and the match. It could be really fun for viewers and for players maybe. But let's hear your takes. Missing in action? You may have noticed that a lot of the top pros weren't in attendance at the US Open Championship this week. Why? Well, the rumor mill will tell you that the PPA contracted players weren't allowed to play. But from what I can gather, the top pros wanted their appearance fees, and the US Open didn't want to pony up. No money, no play. Plus, anyone who made the championships would have missed out on this weekend's PPA event in Newport Beach. But not to worry, it's Sunday. And only the best dink on Sunday. You can catch the creme de la creme in the Newport Beach at the OGO Shootout, streaming on the PPA YouTube channel. It's Championship Sunday, everyone. And in case you were wondering where Sunday Dinking Club got its name, well, now you know. Hey, honey, look, pickleball's on TV. Yes, the PPA and CBS inked a deal to bring pickleball straight through your bunny ears and into your living room. Things kicked off with CBS airing the mixed doubles finals at this weekend's PPA OGO Shootout yesterday, which was awesome, with even more dates planned all summer long. Check out the full schedule in the bio. Would you take millions of views or millions of dollars? Well, how about both? If you've ever heard of Dude Perfect, the trick shot extraordinaires, they just launched a pretty epic pickleball trick shot video that will make you even more embarrassed that you missed that dink earlier this week. Although content creators would be crazy not to jump into the pickleball craze, the video was also made to celebrate their recent investment in the Major League Pickleball team, Frisco Clean Cause. Definitely check out the video. This is a big deal because these guys get millions of views on every video they create, bringing even more exposure to pickleball. Even further than that, Dude Perfect really reaches a younger audience. We're gonna have everyone from 8-year-olds to 16-year-olds binging this, wanting to hit the next amazing pickleball trick shot. And the more paddles we can get in the hands of these younger folks, the better off the sport will be for the future. I'm excited for this, and the video is great, so check it out. It's got a lot of production value. All right, now it's time for a little segment called Quick Hits. This is the kind of short, sweet pickleball content you'll be wanting to share with your friends, so listen up. Did you see the new lineup of pickleball bags that OGO released for the PPA tournament this weekend? These things look pretty fire. Jack Sock, maybe the best doubles tennis pro ever, will be playing the PPA tournament in Charlotte the weekend of May 5th, but he also just did an interview with Dave Fleming from the PPA. You can watch it via the link below. These guys really just made a 3-foot pickleball paddle, and you can buy it. Check it out. Is this legit? If you were ever interested in starting your own paddle brand, these guys might be able to make you a Selkirk Power Air knockoff pretty quick. I DM'd these guys, and it turns out you can get 12 paddles for $1,200 with your branding and everything. Who's in for a Sunday Dinking Club paddle brand? Want a behind-the-scenes view of the business of pickleball? Listen to Tim Parks, owner of the Hard Eights, discuss the ins and outs of pickleball on the Dink podcast. Next, we need to convince him that the Sunday Dinking Club podcast should be on his top 10 list. Come on, guys, let's get it on his radar. Want to watch the top up-and-coming pickleballers? Minor League Pickleball has announced that all future streams will be moving to the Duper YouTube channel. Definitely check these guys out. They're amazing. Are you playing with a carbon fiber paddle? Well, Chris Olson from the Pickleball Studio just ranked all of his top carbon fiber paddles. Time to find out where yours lands on the list. All right, I teased it earlier, but this week Phil Mickelson and Ellen DeGeneres were caught online with pickleball paddles in their hands. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These are 2 new celebrities to add to the list of celebrity dinkers. We're excited. Maybe we'll make them honorary club members. What do you think? All right, that's all for this week. However, I'm always sneaking in extra content for you guys. Check out the newsletter, links in the bio. I added a new section called Bring in the Crane. These are the top pickleball developments from around the country. You can click on any of those links and actually see some of the coolest pickleball facilities being built around the country. It's definitely worth it, and subscribe to the newsletter if you love it. If you enjoyed this week's newsletter, share it with someone you're dinking with later. Or better yet, send it to your entire pickleball group. Until next week, enjoy your Sunday and have a dink for me.